You know, Walt worked me, let us talk. On the other side, it said, Rosewood Massacre. He was so big, he was so black, the boy. That's what they're doing. That's Rosewood Massacre. You familiar with Rosewood Massacre?
No, sir.
It's a black town in Florida back in the 40s. They were self-sustaining. They were popular in the mill town. A small town, but it's all black. They were self-sustaining, doing well, making a community of themselves. And then a white woman nearby Sumner accused a black man from Rosewood of raping her. And you had a mob descend on him and wipe it off the map. So that came from the movie Rosewood, starring John Voight. He was so big, he was so black, that boy. And it amazes me how many black people don't even know familiar with that, you know? So Rosewood Massacre, he was so big, that's what my neighbors are doing. The punishment barricade, what they're complaining about is really not what they're complaining about. You know what I'm saying? So you got that. You got the middle, you got the neutral. Yeah, got it neutral, got the house, middle of our street. Other than I go there, but there's a sidewalk. Okay. Did life not begin the day we all became witness to death, however, briefly able to witness life? There's a little boy, Syrian boy, that walked up on the beach in Turkey, trying to leave all that violence that we helped provoke. You know, we could stroke. Everyone needs a church, like carpool, like the earth, you know, with barbed wire around it. Well, we already are gravity created by the earth falling from faith and math and all that. So we're already carpooling, you know, with the earth. So. And then silence you consent, dialogue in purgatory. Fuck you! Quotation, it doesn't want to alternative cliche. So people can yell fuck you, but I don't know why. I don't know whether because I'm progressive, because I'm Methodist, or gay, or there could be any reason. I'm willing for
the phrase, sir. The connotations prescribed to the phrase and the words over the years is a negative one, in which it is.
Yeah, but, you know, the one person was telling me it used to be an acronym. Forbidden use of cardinal knowledge. That was an urban tale. Forbidden use of cardinal knowledge. You. Forbidden use of cardinal knowledge. You. And I can do that. You know. So I learned how to use Luke God into a circle and hang around on the neck like an albatross. And so it just me throwing it back out. This is actually standing how to use it. And for a while it worked. And now. Now old people are doing it. They're going back to doing it. Old people are doing it. And every time an old person gives me a finger, hey, what's that finger, young man, young lady? That don't live in the neighborhood. You know, these are old people. They're just citizens now. It used to be kids. Then it became more like people middle age and work with. And now it's just most everybody. And then what? There used to be a tree there with a cross on it. Okay, there used to be 3 trees. I call that one Joseph. To me, that one was Virgin Mary, the Holy Ghost, and that one me back there, or the Trinity time weren't dead 2,000 years later. Jesus, you know, I'm son to son until I get to my wife, daughter to daughter all my life. I'm never married. I'm still a son. My mother's 11. And she'd rather give a grown man up for adoption except she raised a gay son. So that Trinity time won't dead. That's the news on it. And I, if I'm raised by the earth, would draw all people to myself. Well, Jesus was raised by the cross physically. But it's up to raise him even higher before he becomes the watchman that I'm witnessing being today. Now, nobody, believe and take practice, always has, always will. And no one can put the effort needed to believe in crap, like from the cross higher, unless there's something getting back out of it. But the problem is, once you raise it higher than that, you can't argue with them. There's no way to argue with them or reason with them on that part. So nobody can put that effort in believing something like that unless there's something getting back out of it. And that's what I'm learning about our Methodists. It's a learned helplessness. It's a learned helplessness, a unipolar depression. So my job, my purpose in life, I like Jesus. I like the story of Jesus. I think it makes sense. But it lesson needs to be learned from a sermon cannot stand on their own without believing in the divinity of Jesus. Then I failed to understand the lesson needs to be learned from the life that he lived. So my purpose in life is grab him out of the sky, slap him back down on that cross, and keep him there where he remains accessible to every one of us. So once you're raising higher than that, you're free to believe whatever goddamn you believe. That's what bothers me. So that's when I learned from the New Testament. First to the Jews and the Gentiles. Jesus was a Jew. He had Jewish stories in his head. Same with I have Methodist stories in my head. And Methodist Jews, they're just stories. He was working with what he had to work with. And the same was going to have to be with me. That hospital story. Bob and Janet Gary retired from Candler. They moved, and the daughter is also a pastor, lives there now. They have a son that's a pastor. And they won't talk to me. First to the Methodist, then to everybody else. I won't be, nobody's going to listen to what I'm saying until I get past the Methodist first. And that's my family. That's my family. So after you start with the center, singularity is the central point of chaos, the most central point of chaos. And you work your way outwards. Work with me, and there's the other option. So tell a story. It's a storyboard telling. Singularity, God, and you work your way out. Silent, everyone in church. You got the little boy that tried to escape violence that we helped stroke. We're all sharing the same, on the boat raft that sunk at the earth, and silence, you consent, dialogue, purgatory, and fuck you. So it all, it's not. There used to be a tree there, cross on it. Okay, Joseph. So what did me, myself, and I? You know who Tebow is, right? Timothy Tebow, the football player.
Oh, Tim Tebow, yeah.
You know the story about him and his mother?
Missionaries in the
Super Bowl commercial and all that. Yeah. Okay. What did me, myself, and I, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, that remember, that's right. There used to be a tree there, cross on it, have in common with our miracle baby Tebow. I never entered a vaginal intercourse with a woman. Technically, I'm a virgin too. For reasons of our own, we both thank God every day. Our little buddy never met a woman. He approved. Thank God. You know. Can you imagine having a mother like that? He's probably scared to touch a woman. He probably not going to be able to live up to his mother. He's probably scared to death to touch a woman. You know? And I don't think he's gay. But had he been, too bad. When did the game of football and baseball ever stop being a game and becoming a work ethic? You know. Well, I have to say this to our miracle baby Tebow defense. After meeting these pastors, Reverend Dr. Alice Rogers, she thinks she looks like a lesbian. I don't know if she is, but in Glen Memorial. After meeting these pastors, Methodist pastors, I want to have to say this to our miracle baby Tebow defense. At least he's got work ethic. Too bad they ain't Catholic. He would have made a great priest, you know. You got women that are leaving their church becoming Methodist ministers because their church Catholic won't allow them to be ministers. Oh, you write it down.
I was going to write down your name.
James Avery. So.
James.
Why are you writing down my name? I'm
going to do a report.
Okay. What kind of report?
Just an incident report that we made contact and we spoke about the signs.
Okay. So were you planning on doing that all along, or you decided to do that now?
I was planning on doing it all along.
Okay. I'm glad you did. I'm glad. I'm curious. But
okay, Mr.
But this is the warning then, right?
Yes. Can you spell your name for me?
Avery. James, J-A-M-E-S, Edward Avery.
Mr. Avery.
A-V-E-R-Y.
A-V-E-R-Y.
Avery. Like Avery off here, huh?
Your date of birth, sir?
January 14, 1962.
Okay. And may I have your phone number?
404-788-9263.
9263?
Yeah, by the way, you're going to write me up for this? I have Speedo underneath this.
I'm sorry?
You're going to write me up for this? I have a Speedo underneath this.
I'm not going to write you up for anything, sir.
I thought you were going to write an report.
Yes. Just writing a report.
Okay, that you made it out.
That we had.
Do they all do that? Most of them don't even have my name.
Well, they might already know who you are. I don't know.
Okay, y'all have, many times y'all been out here, y'all have a file briefing you up. So the police department should have a policy on it now. Do we stop and talk to them, or do we ignore them? So they're just letting you guys freelance this.
Well, as far as
so everybody has their own bias.
You wanted to speak with me. It appeared as if you.
But yeah, we had a discussion. You know, you were welcome to interrupt me and tell me your thoughts, opinion. But problem with opinions, they put others in the awkward position to feel the need to express their opinion. But like I said, you don't have to press your opinion to be acted on them. So I had, while they were going, they're doing this. Woof, barking. Now you go online to Humpty Dumpty Wikipedia, Humpty Dumpty, the nursery rhyme. You read down to it, you can do a conversation between Humpty Dumpty and Alice in Wonderland in Lewis Carroll's book, looking through the looking glass, and go woof, and one part of it, Alice says, it's generally the face one goes by, congeniality by. Well, that's what I mean. They're all the same. You have the eyes on top, the nose in the middle, the mouth on the bottom. What if we said we had the eyes on the same side of the nose and the mouth on top? Think about the nail that being opening, okay? You have the eyes on the same side of the nose, barrel, the double barrel, and then the mouth on top. Woof! So everybody driving by, woof! They don't hear the woof. Woof! Just a dog. It's just a dog in my hand. And then they call a cop, and one cop sees me doing that. I go, but I was woofing. No feeling, but I was woofing. It looked like, but I was woofing. He goes, well, they can't hear you that. But, because the window's door. And that should be my problem, too. They hear it. And I've heard them do that. I knew exactly what they were going to think.
Sounds like you.
And then I had another. Okay. And I could not. Don't do that.
Okay.
So I can justify everything in a benign way.
So I'm saying.
But they have to stop and talk to me to understand it.
You're able to articulate.
You think so? Did you understand everything I'm saying? Most of it?
I understand what you're saying.
Most people say they don't. But I think I'm glad you hear you say that you do what I'm saying.
Okay.
Most people say they don't. I think that's lying.
Like I mentioned to you, okay. I appreciate one's freedom of expression, okay. However,
it could have ended a long time ago.
There are rules, regulations, laws, statutes, codes that are implemented by people who make these.
Yep.
Rules, laws, statutes, codes, regulations, right? Okay. And for
whose neighborhood would you prefer that I do this in? They say what I should do in the neighborhood where they allow this. Well, whose neighborhood would you say I should do this?
If you would,
you don't want to hear it. What makes you think they want to hear it too?
So, what I was getting at there, Mr. Avery, is, however, it's not my opinion that matters on those issues.
You got a job to do.
In reference to the rules, okay?
Yeah.
My opinion is irrelevant, okay? However, we are granted discretion, okay?
Okay.
And discretion is end all be all in this line of work because
You can't write somebody up.
everything begins and ends with discretion, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. I don't see what is inherently illegal about what you're doing.
You don't see what I am.
Okay. Now, as far as
It's supposed to be a
signs,
detriment to property value. It's supposed to be an aesthetic nuisance, and it's supposed
but
to be
is that a
a
criminal issue or is that a civil issue?
It's civil. Yeah. Well, I mean,
As a police officer, do we investigate civil issues?
no. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now, however, the code ordinances, we don't enforce.
Code enforcement. What's code enforcement?
We do not do code enforcement as police officers.
Well, that's what another.
As you are, I'm sure, aware.
No,
We do
another
not-
officer said you can enforce them too. Another female officer said you could.
We do not do code enforcement.
Okay, well, you see that officer
Because we-
here that you did.
Okay. Ordinances, county ordinances, different.
Yeah.
I can see how that may be
Yep.
hand in hand with code enforcement. Okay.
Yeah, and everybody knows the code enforcement number. They know to
But
call them. Come
if
out here.
I can't begin to enforce something that I don't know. Okay. For me to say, I don't know how many signs that you can have in your yard legally in DeKalb County, Georgia.
I have 31 citations so far.
Okay.
We already had trial on 29 of them.
Okay.
We got an upcoming trial on the.
How many police officers issued those citations to you?
None so far.
None so far.
They're taking me to Georgia Regional Hospital,
Okay.
and three different times, four times actually. I mean, then I get right back out. They don't want to hear, they have to hear, and they
You
let
get
me
back
out.
and then you're right back at it, right?
And Dante Rizzuti on TBS 46 actually tried to, Shia LaBeouf is the actor.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, he Savannah. He used the fuck word in front of a minor that's 14 years old, and they arrested him. Well, he was like, "How can I get it off flip? When I flip everybody, when you flip everybody off, it means absolutely nothing." And I'm like, okay. So and thank you. When I say God loves you to everyone, that means absolutely nothing. And well, he was trying to think, how could they? And he got some neighbors that said that we want to be witnesses. And but that thing, they have not actually. I have videos myself on the blog where anyway. What's the difference between all the night policemen and policewomen have been called out to this lovely neighborhood of ours by the neighbors of mine who keep calling them out here because of me? They have to listen to what I have to say. They refuse. That's a big difference.
And I'm sure you record your interactions.
Oh, not all of them.
Not all of them, maybe all.
Battery doesn't last long enough for most of them.
And this is on record. So our conversation here is going to be captured for eternity, as it would seem.
Okay. And you're cute too. Feel free to come by after all 4 o'clock. I'm not serious about that, but I'm not. But
at any rate, you seem like your intentions are good.
Okay. I'm a victim.
You have a voice that you want to be heard. Okay.
Yeah,
I respect that.
I'm not speaking just for myself. I'm gay. I'm a single. It's not for me. It's for your children. Until I'm able to see a change in your behavior, you don't have no idea just how big a favor Adam Lanza did those children. Until I'm able to see a change in your behavior. It's me that's different. I'm even looking at an 18-year-old is a critical point. You're going from a child to an adult. And we don't prepare them right to that point. So we can't forget about them either. So I'm the one who's looking after our 18-year-old staggered. I understand. I don't like it looking at it either. But I understand why they do it. I'd rather stop doing that. But I learned it from Mae West. Better be looked over than overlooked. Something I learned from Mae West.
Well, and
so I understand.
with any fads, you try to understand why people do it. People do it because of other people.
I don't feel like I have an obligation, responsibility helping them live their shelter life. Now, they could. Third people could come forward and allow me to share their thoughts. What an ideal job for me would be in a liberal think tank behind the scene where we pass all these ideas to each other, and then we get it to the ones who are electoral. I know I'm not electoral. I don't have the halo effect, and that would be the ideas where I can burn up my passion for politics and religion. That's my interest. I say religion is politics. You can't separate the two. On the clock, burning their income. Maybe I will be able to let it up even up on off hours. Then I'll be able to start making friends again. I'm the lonely person in the world. Maybe I won't until I have a job that I have an income that I'm happy with, feel productive, burn my passion off. Then maybe I might be able to start friends, and then maybe a long-term relationship. But each day I love you more. I'm still waiting for that. So I've given up on that. But who knows? But I think the job has to happen first. Okay.
Okay,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Avery. Well,
Mr. Foster, right?
yes, sir.
I still can't see that because I don't have my glasses on. That's why.
It's there. It's there. Okay. I'm sure you got that on
I
camera.
can't think of the reflection, but it's my
At
glasses.
any rate, I'm going to take off. Like I
Okay.
said, I'm going to be doing a report.
Okay, that's fine.
We make
Can you give me
contact
can you give me the number?
Sorry?
Can you give me a number so I can call and see what you wrote? So I can get a copy of it?
Yeah.
Give me an instant card with the number.
Yeah, I'm going to get a report number here in just a second.
Okay, but I'm going to go back and get my glasses.
Okay.
Take 1 to reason, 2 to disagree, 3 before you vote. White United Methodist, what they believe. God specializes to have you and totally agree with you. God loves you too, sweetheart. God loves you. God loves you too, sweetheart.